But that's just not for me. Alright. So Sha says, if my partner is not a freak like me, then it ain't no point in being together. Word is bon bon. Word is bon bon, right? Boom. Word. That's true, because you want to know something? Like, if you got this chick or this guy, like, you know, and he's just missionary or she just missionary and she's just like there or whatever, like, she not really interested in a bedroom or whatever the case might be, then that's gonna give him an open door to want to go do something else. I'm just saying, because he's going to be like, oh my God, this is so boring. This is just not interesting no more. You know what I mean? He's going to be looking for something else. And the same thing for her. You get what I mean? She wants to be excited too. You know what I mean? So depending on what her desires are. So if it's just a missionary and you're a person who like to be flipped over, spanked, and turned over, then that's not gonna be a match sexually. Like, both of y'all need to have a little freak in you. You feel what I'm saying? Because you might be the person to bring out the freak in the other person. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, open up some doors. You know what I mean? Do some things. But don't share your partner. I'm not with that. I'm not with sexually swapping vaginal juices and dingling juices and booty juices, and that's unsanitary, and to me it's extremely ungodly. Like, seriously. Alright, guys, that was the last one. And so I'm out. I know we dragged this out. If y'all have any other Kai, what's good? Hey, Shy, Kai, this live was so dope, man. We were talking about you said enough jewels. Yeah, right. We were talking about 7 questions that you need to ask your partner, even if you don't really want to know the answer. All right. And so just to recap, guys, it was number 1, you want to ask them if they ever been in love before, so you could know that, you know, whether it's a codependent situation or not, whether it's, you know, they're just looking at you as the rebound chick or whatever the case might be, or if they have been in love before, if they've been in love a whole bunch of different times, that could mean that there's some attachment issues, or if they never been in love before, that might let you be a red flag to you, that person don't know how to love you because they never been loved. So you got to put some work in the relationship. All right. Number 2 was, what are your relationship goals? You want to have some goals. You want to have some standards. You want to know where the relationship is going. So what are we doing together? You feel what I mean? Like, what are we building together? Like, where is this going? And if you feel like you're not ready to set those relationship goals yet, it's more than likely because you're trying to get your relationship with yourself in order, which is okay. Focus on you first. Get you in order. That, remember, you guys, you should be whole and your partner should be whole. And so that when you guys come together, those 2 whole pieces share it together and you rise on one accord together. But it shouldn't be one half broken person and the other half broken person, and then y'all got this trauma bond with each other because you experience a traumatic experience and they experience traumatic, and y'all just feeding off each other. That should not be. That's not love. That's not a soulmate connection. That's not no twin flame connection. That is a trauma bond, and it's going to eventually collide with each other. All right, number 3 was, do you practice safe sex? You want to ask them, you know what I'm saying? Do you practice safe sex? You want to know who you're dealing with, because, you know, and don't be afraid to go get tested. If there's somebody that you're really serious about dealing with, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care what a lot of women have been, like, manipulated because they're so used to men who run this game on them that, yo, I always have protected sex, but with you, I'm not going to do that, you know, because I love you and I trust you or whatever. You feel what I mean? Stuff like that. But don't buy into that stuff. If you feel like you're going to be sexually involved, then you need to make sure that you're protecting yourself. And if that person is somebody that you really don't know like that, you got to be careful, because, you know, they could be trying to pass something down to you that they got. You feel what I mean? So be careful. Like, don't be out here messing around with a bunch of different people. I'm telling you, it's not worth it. And it's not worth your soul. Like, you lose your soul in the midst of that, because you're taking on the energies of so many people, the people that they were with before you, and whoever that person was with before them. And it's not cool. It's not cool. All right. So talk to your partner about having a safe sex life before you get involved like that. All right. If you're going to have unprotected sex, both of y'all should go get tested. Swabby swab. Yeah. Okay, let's go do this together. Let's make sure we both good, and then that could be something that we do. You know what I mean? So learn from the past, learn from the things that you didn't do in your past relationships, so that when you start this new cycle in your life that's coming for all of us, that it's a different direction now, because you know the person you with is clean. You know the person that whatever. You get what I'm saying? I don't gotta get into that. Like I said, all y'all adults. All right. Number 4 would be, do you have any debt? You want to make sure that the person is at least in some kind of way financially stable or set or something, right? Because if that person is not financially set, then what will end up happening is you're going to take on their financial burdens, or they might take on your financial burdens. And it doesn't mean that you guys won't experience situations where y'all have to hold each other down, but it should never be to where one person is just doing every single thing. I also mentioned to beware of the trick of the enemy, to where sometimes we'll make it to where you're doing good and the other person that you're with, that you really, really care about, is doing bad, so you could be judgmental towards them, and then they'll make that person start doing good and you doing bad, so that person could be judgmental towards you, and then what ends up happening is you guys start bumping heads, and there goes separation, which is the enemy's goal. All right, so just be mindful of that. All right, so debt is pretty common these days. You know what I mean? You just want to talk it out with your partner so you know where they are, and maybe you might be a financial planner, and you can help them get out of debt. You get what I'm saying? So look for ways that you can work that out. Number 5 is marriage and your future plans, because if the person's not down to get married, it's not something that they really want to do, then you're wasting your time anyway. So make sure that you know ahead of time what it's going to be. All right? Next thing, are you friends with your exes? All right? You need to know that, because you need to know where you stand. You need to know, where does that friend with the ex relationship stand? Like, what's that about? Mainly because, you want to make sure that you're not getting hurt in the end, because it could cause some problems. So, when it's time to pull out the scissors, just pull them out. It might hurt a little bit, but guess what? The wound will heal. You'll get over it. All right, keep it moving. All right, the last thing was, are there any sexual fantasies that you would like to explore? That way you can see what things might interest your partner, and, what they might feel, and, some things they might want to get into with you. Alright, maybe they want to go to the Loop Hotel and hang from the Tarzan room and get in the champagne glass, the tub that's filled. I don't know. Maybe they want to eat crabs in the tub. I don't know. I'm just saying. So figure it out. Talk to your partner about that, or the person that you're looking to build a relationship with. All right. So guys, I am out of here. If you guys don't have any more questions, I am gonna say this. And I hope you guys have the most amazing night ever. Please share this live. I know it was a little lengthy, but it was so dope, right? It was real tough. We got through some things. We handled Shorty Rock life coaching issues, right? And it's all good. It's all good. But I love it. So when you guys be sending me these questions about your toxic love situations, I love it. Email me and inbox me them, because I'll come on live when I do my late night lives, and I'll address them, because you're not the only person going through it. You're not the only person who's struggling, who don't have clarity, you're not the only person. So let me, help you, but by you asking your question is going to help other people. You feel what I mean? Because other people got the same question. They just afraid to ask it. All right? I never reveal the names unless you give me permission to do so. All right? All right. So, all right, guys, that's it. I'm out of here. I love you. Deuces, and I'm going to have fun chopping this video up. Oh, my God. This video was long. Alright guys, so I'm out. And remember, your love is free. Your love should always be free. Don't block yourself from love. Don't block yourself from, receiving the wisdom that you need, and understanding the lessons, and taking the lessons as your blessings, guys. Learning through this process, not holding yourself hostage in the process. If it's meant to be, it's already going to be anyway. Sometimes a break is needed in order for you to understand you, and that way when the two of you guys come back together, you'll have an understanding of yourself, they'll have an understanding of themselves, and then the both of you rise together. All right? So be whole. Don't be separated. You be whole, they be whole, and then you guys rise together. And if there's too much separation, then it's okay. You just move on to somebody who's a little more aligned to you than the other person. All right? This is... Why can't you see my love is free? All right, y'all, I'm out.